Blessings, family. We are going to do a reading for the frequencies to prepare our DNA or our body for this summer solstice. So, the summer solstice is a really special one to my heart because it is in the year of the nine, and we have the ability to experience the activation of the longest day of the year on a cellular level of leveling the frequency of the body. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there's a storm and there was just a really loud thunder right when I said that. So I'm going to take that as an explanation point is that this is a very powerful summer solstice. It is the ability to really take our body out of the programmed experience and then experience that consciously of what are we beyond the programming and the conditioning, not just through our mind, not just with our perception of reality, but the experience of our body. Let's ascend our body beyond these programming, really activating that 12-strand DNA system so that we can have the experience of what we are beyond just a biology. Our body is multidimensional, and in that multidimensional space, therein is an experience for our consciousness to have. And it is very connected to that frequency of source or 963. So, as we use the codes that we pick today, knowing that each code is transmitting the frequency of 963, activating that 12-strand DNA system, and preparing our body to hold higher frequencies, allowing our consciousness to have the experience of what it is to hold higher frequency, and then have that be an expression in changing our reality. So, with that, let's see what codes want to come in for us to experience to prepare for Friday for the summer solstice. I believe the actual time is right around, I want to say 9 o'clock my time. So that would be, I don't know if I'm right. It could be 9 o'clock Eastern time. Somebody let me know in the chat when that is. Okay, so let's see what's coming through. We're starting. We have the 3, the 6, and the 22. I'm going to do one more, and the 7. So first I'll just read the cards and then we'll do the activation. So the first card is that arrow. It's the a spark of inspiration, creativity, divine creativity. So on a cellular level, it's activating that enthusiasm or a spark of inspiration. We got another explanation point on that one with the big bolt of thunder, or I guess not a bolt of thunder, but following a bolt of lightning. Uh, I hope you guys can feel the energy of what's coming through with this storm. It feels very electric. I'm just going to transmit that to you because I really feel that that's what this card is saying, is to allow our bodies to start activating and holding these higher spin states or higher frequencies, and the electrons and the biophotons to start to really activate, but then for us to have the experience of that activation where we start to see our body as more than just this physical vessel. We are so much more than that. We experience our body as physical because that's where our consciousness is having the experience of it, but it's actually already multidimensional, and we can raise our consciousness to have the experience of our body there. Well, one of the first things that happens in that is that we would literally start to feel the biophotons and the electrons of our body on a cellular level. We can feel our cells starting to activate and move into a higher frequency where it feels more electric, it feels less dense and more light and energetic. Then we're going to activate the 6, which is the ascended DNA. So it's turning on that 12-strand DNA system so that we can experience what we are on a multidimensional level, what we are as an expression of source frequency. This is also the of any karmic patterns or looping cycles. So let's clear out all those loops that keep us stuck in this life and death cycle or these disease and health and move into our organic state of being, which is wholeness. It's oneness with source in the body. And then we're going to activate the 22, which is that master creator. It's what it is to be in creation through the frequency of the divine, the frequency of source. Not only are you a creator, but your body is a creation of that. So this card, I like to say it's the activation of being the creator and the creation at the same time. There was another explanation point. So what is it to be the creator and the creation at the same time and experiencing your ascended body as a vessel of that creation? And then, of course, we have the seven, which is that open channel. See yourself as its open channel of light, of grace. And within that channel, there is a communication that is happening between your consciousness and the intelligence that is already transcribed in your DNA. And that intelligence can be measured at the frequency of 963 or source intelligence, source frequency. You are a divine creation in the expression of an intelligence, and that intelligence can inform our consciousness with guidance in a very clear and direct, peaceful way. All right, so let's go ahead, prepare our bodies for the frequency of the solstice coming up on Friday. And no matter when you are listening to this, you can still use this activation because we are beyond time and space and we can experience these frequencies at any time. So in some ways, we're already using this to activate the frequency that is coming on Friday. So just letting yourself relax into it, receive, and knowing that no matter when you are listening to this, you are hearing it at the exact same, at the exact right time. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's just start by it. Hands on heart, connecting into that quantum heart space, the divine frequency within you. And then I'm going to invite you to just breathe in a white blue light. This white blue light is connected to the frequency of source. So just bringing it and bringing it right down to the base of your spine and then allowing it to release. And then in the next breath, just allowing that light to trace along your brain and down to the base of the spine and feeling those electrons starting to light up with the frequency of source. And then moving into the expression, moving in through every cell of your body as it begins to move into a higher spin state, preparing your body to be held at the frequency of 963, not just your physical body, but the experience of it multidimensionally. But you are going to start with the sensation of your physical body moving from matter to spirit, or from form to the experience of light, electric frequencies activating in every cell of your body. And now we'll go ahead and begin the activation. So we're starting with the 3. So knowing that these codes are connected into a scalar device that is transmitting a frequency. So just moving the code right through the third eye into your pineal gland as it activates that frequency of 963. Awakening your pineal gland, activating every cell of your body, and feeling at your body as it activates the sensation of divine inspiration. You can see this like turning up the volume on your experience and your connection to where that inspiration becomes motivation, becomes divine guidance of creation. It's just feeling that code as activates in every cell of your body. feeling your body as almost like a software system. These codes are uploading and creating a grid system for your body to experience, preparing for the frequencies that are coming in. And then we're going to activate the ascended DNA. Feeling this code as it moves right into the pineal gland, allowing it to spin, releasing that frequency as your pineal gland opens, and then activating every cell of your body, ascending your DNA to hold that 12-strand DNA system. This is who you are. You are more than just biology. You are all 12 strands. You are multidimensional. You are interdimensional. You are an expression of an intelligence, and that intelligence is source frequency. So just allowing that code to turn on, upgrading your software system to have the experience of your ascended DNA. And then we'll activate that creator energy, divine creation, bringing it right in through your third eye into the pineal gland, allowing it to spin and activating every cell of your body. Feeling your body as it begins to raise in frequency. You may even feel those electric pulses as this activates. There's a frequency activating on a DNA level, moving right through your cells as your cells begin to identify in these higher frequencies, start to remember that you are more than just this two-strand biology system. If there's something that you are passionate about bringing into creation, go ahead and just put that into your heart space right now. Activating it with this frequency of this divine creation, divine creator energy. And then we'll activate that source channel. You are an open channel of divine grace. With each breath, with each moment, you are informed by the intelligence that is already stored within you. You are remembering that you are so much more than what we have been taught, than what you've been programmed to believe. Just allowing this code to open you up, filling every cell of your body, every molecule of your body with the frequency of divine guidance, connection, clarity, that stillness, that remembering, the knowing of your divine potential, and the guidance of how to use that potential to create a better life, better relationships, to ascend your body, your mind, and reality so that you can experience heaven on earth. It is time to experience heaven on earth. And this is the invitation, is allowing this code to activate every cell of your body and just feeling that as it activates, as it attunes your heart and your mind to the remembering that source frequency is activated within you. You are an expression of divine intelligence. And then just bringing your hands back to your heart space and taking in a deep breath. And just allowing that breath to solidify and activate every cell into this new divine frequency for you to experience your personal empowerment through the connection and the expression of source frequency. All right, my lovelies. Well, I hope that you are feeling the frequencies activating in your DNA and allowing these frequencies to continue to work over these next few days as we approach Friday for the summer solstice. I'm just sending you all so much love and a big hug until we meet again.